This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from the Motor City as the Pistons take it to the hardwood. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good...
Thanks very much. Andre...
He definitely is tough to handle in there, David. Thanks so much. Two conference rivals, C-Web, squaring off tonight. A little extra. You can feel it riding on this one.
Oh, yeah. And you know how the conference rival games go. These games can mean a lot at the end of the season when you're talking about playoff seeding, tiebreakers, all that good stuff. And there's never been anything wrong, in my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. And it's Allen in at the 3 slot. Markkanen, good.
And that's the confidence his teammates want to see. Markkanen is adept at firing off the pass.
Johnson, the pass to Jackson. It's Drummond, high post. Carter on him. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Carter kicks to Markkanen and taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is ridiculous. The D has to do better. You just can't whack Jackson on these type of shots.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Here's Chicago. Dunn passes to Carter. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Allen kicks to Markkanen. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, you got to keep seeing this from Markkanen. He has to improve as a playmaker over time.
Jackson finds Johnson. Now Drummond. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Outside Jackson. Overdone. Here's Drummond, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Now, the energy Drummond has on the glass, it's really ridiculous. He's a spark plug, a real spark plug.
Pass to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Dunn kicks to Allen. Back to Dunn. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. No good on the three-point try from Allen. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Griffin attacking, and Griffin slams it in.
Oh, you can't give up a lane to the basket, especially to Griffin, who makes you pay every time you do that.
Allen passes to Levine. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the 3 off target. Jackson against Dunn. To the inside. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C-Web, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, that's just an amazing distinction. I mean, a testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals, and a reminder of how hard it is just to get there.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Dunn dishes to Allen. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Markkanen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down low. Here's Griffin. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
How about Andre Drummond making his second All-Star appearance in 2018? He's been playing some of his best basketball. I mean, one of the top 5 or 6 centers in the game, if you ask me.
So it's Chicago now. It's a 5-point game. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Allen, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. The pass to Levine. Shoots from the high post. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And Drummond in his 7th season, still just 25 years old. Chris, a lot of room to grow.
Yeah, and I think defense, believe it or not, is where he has the most untapped potential. I mean, with better recognition and communication, I mean, he could be a contender for Defensive Player of the Year.
Jackson against Markkanen. Here's Drummond. Feeds it to Johnson. Back to Drummond. Shot clock at 4. Bogdanovich left side. Markkanen against Jackson. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Levine. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Bogdanovich. Here's Jackson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Allen kicks to Markkanen. Back to Allen. And stolen by Drummond. Griffin against Markkanen. Outside Bogdanovich. That shot off. And the Bulls going the other way now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops. Good movement there. And the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Detroit leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Griffin against Markkanen. That shot by Griffin, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Allen. And he dumps it in right on top of Stanley Johnson. Oh, brother.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Outside Jackson. Inside Griffin. Dunn with some nice D.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the Pistons, fast break. Johnson's got the ball. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, man, the quickness that Johnson has out on the break is ridiculous, just beating everyone to the bucket.
Jackson against Dunn. Allen passes to Dunn. Bulls moving the ball around. Kick out to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Allen for 3. Griffin grabs the board. Pistons leading by 5. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Bogdanovich finds Jackson. Markkanen against Griffin. Back to Jackson. Tries a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight. Done against Johnson. And stolen by Drummond. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there.
You can't forget about Griffin's penetrating ability. When he does, the defense has to compromise by fouling.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And Blake Griffin drastically cut down his mid-range jumpers. I mean, think about this. Instead of just mid-range, he's stepping out beyond the 3-point range. But I guess the percentages stack up in his favor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Morris is checked in for Stanley Johnson. Thomas comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Reggie Jackson. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Fourth, the Bulls.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Moutier kicks to Marjanovic. And here is Allen. He's got 7. Pass to Parker. Will it go? And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And Blake Griffin said he isn't going to fall in love with a three-point shot. But, Chris, he wants to shoot it with confidence when he's left open.
I mean, think about power forwards in today's game. I mean, they're almost expected to have three-point range. He's still a threat in the paint, though. I don't ever think he'll be a spread forward, but it's certainly a welcome addition to his game.
Parker with it. Now, Thomas defending. Parker passes to Allen. Back to Parker. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. Dellavedova finds Griffin. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
Allen against Morris. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Now here is Dellavedova. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Drummond. That shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Now the feed to Evans. Back to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
The court awareness Evans has, it's impressive. He's wonderful at recognizing when his guys are open.
Pistons leading by 6. Thomas kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Griffin. Thomas up top. Covered by Parker. On the wing, Morris. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And the Pistons lead by 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Passes to Allen. Evans outside. Here is Parker. Allen left side. 4 on the clock. Over Morris. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They built this huge lead with points in the paint. Dominated physically.
And the struggles continue, guys.
That's tipped. Carter dishes to Levine. To the paint. Here's Dunn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Such a powerful point guard. Even when you get aggressive with Dunn, he works through it.
Chris, your team's battled Kobe Bryant many times. Name some of the players today who you think can compare mentally to the Kobe Bryants and the Michael Jordans, guys you played.
Oh, wow. Well, Kobe says he's seen it in Kyrie Irving and the Greek Freak and a few others. I've seen it in Westbrook and how hard he plays and KD. And I don't think Steph Curry's just this little nice, helpless guy out there on the court to shoot threes and turn around. He's one of those guys, too, that just wants to put that dagger into your heart with a deep three late in the game. So definitely Westbrook, KD, Curry, those guys come to mind.
The big men are Griffin and Drummond. Thomas is out there with Jackson, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with 47 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at its greatest.
And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at Chicago. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Detroit right now, quite a ways down below.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
Yeah, Greg, already the focus has started to turn to the postseason and what they need to do to make a run at the championship.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Jackson against Allen. Carter kicks to Dunn. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Pistons leading by 6. Jackson looking it over. Here's Griffin, and another turnover here by Detroit. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The pass to Griffin. Here's Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got 6.
Drummond is just a behemoth, an absolutely devastating center who overpowers defenders constantly.
Carter, the pass to Dunn. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Thomas. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Blake Griffin. 10th in rebounding, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Drummond working against Carter. Bogdanovich laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Allen against Bogdanovich. Levine finds Allen. Over Bogdanovich. Allen's shot is off. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Thomas passes to Griffin. And Drummond throws it down.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Bulls trail by 8. Dunn kicks to Allen. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the inside. And they pick up 2. And that's now 10 points for Andre Drummond.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense look foolish.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Chicago making a switch here. Blakeney's checked in. Stolen by Carter. To the paint. Here's Allen. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket. Look, I mean, think about Bogdanovich's skill level. It's tremendous. He can handle, pass. I mean, as we saw with the Rising Stars game last season, he shoots with deep range.
Jackson finds Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Drummond's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Allen passes to Markkanen. Back to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Griffin. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. A different look here for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Blake Griffin. And Morris subbed in for Bogdanovich. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Drummond passes to Jackson. Lets it go from 11. Second chance shot. On the wing, Jackson. Three-pointer on the way. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Levine. It's Allen on the wing. Levine finds Allen with 2 seconds left, and he sinks the layup. Allen's got 19 points.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Chicago right now, and down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set, and it's Allen in at the small forward position. Inside, here's Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 6th assist on the night. Johnson against Allen. Markkanen from outside. Connects from three-point range. Markkanen's got 8.
And really, this is Markkanen's greatest weapon, a three-point sniper with impressive range.
Drummond dishes to Jackson. Griffin looking it over. Outside, Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Detroit.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7. Levine, rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Rock solid start for them. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Allen kicks to Levine. Carter, the pass to Allen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Griffin against Markkanen, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting. You look at Allen.
He's got plenty of fans among his fellow players as well. I'm sure he'd be #1 on their ballots if they were voting.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Here's Drummond.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Allen kicks to Markkanen. Another one falls for Chicago.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Jackson. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
The offensive arsenal of Griffin, so dangerous, especially when it seems he can't miss from anywhere.
Allen finds Levine to the middle. Here's Carter, and stolen by Drummond. Now Detroit moving it up. Johnson's got the ball. Bogdanovich, no luck.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Getting better at realizing when to penetrate. Give Markkanen the lane, and he's happy to take it.
Detroit leading by 4. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Here's Bogdanovich. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds it to Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 14 points for Lauri Markkanen.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Chris, you had a lengthy NBA career. From what you observed, talk about the differences in how various coaches hold practices and try to teach.
You just want to keep guys motivated. You want guys to listen and then execute. And whatever you can do to get their ear, gain their trust, and then get them to go out there and execute. So if you're on a veteran team, you may have a smaller practice but with more intensity. I mean, maybe you only practice an hour of live work going back and forth and scrimmaging, whereas if you're a young team, you might be able to expect 2 hours of scrimmaging every day. Do the players understand the culture? Do they understand the tenets of the offense and the defense? And usually coaches coach by that need and necessity of the team as opposed to just having one structure. And so in Washington, we had 3 days during training camp as opposed to...
The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. Chris, the shot motion for Lauri Markkanen so smooth. He shoots like a guard.
Well, it's just simple. He has a quick release. He can hit on the move, too, and that's what you like about it. He can shoot off the step back. He has a few escape combos. You like his game.
Dellavedova kicks to Morris. Oh, good on the 3. Bulls trail by 11. Allen passes to Marjanovic. Pass to Blakeney. Morris against Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
They needed it. The game was threatening to get out of hand until they finally kicked into gear.
Dellavedova finds Thomas. Here's Morris. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Off target with was what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
It's Allen with the drive. Good work defensively by Morris.
The defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Again, the miss by Morris. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-5 run. To the paint. Parker against Drummond. Now here's Allen. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Allen's got 26 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Dellavedova with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Parker.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
But yeah, they refused to go away. Things were looking bleak for a while, but they hung tough.
Now here is Dellavedova, covered by Evans. Now Dellavedova. Outside Thomas. Near the three-point line, it's Morris, and the shot is good. Morris has got 9 points now in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Parker up top, defended by Griffin from 13, and he overshot that one, missing. Pistons leading by 7, stolen by Allen, passed to Marjanovic. Back to Allen, lays it up and banks it in. 28 points for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Now a timeout called by Detroit. A different look here for Detroit. Johnson, he's checked in for Griffin. Bogdanovich comes in for Morris, and it's Jackson in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Zach LaVine. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 8th in three-point field goal percentage, 11th in free throw percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Zach LaVine go to the line here. That's on Reggie Jackson.
I mean, and when you think of LaVine, I mean, his dunking ability comes to mind. I mean, he's proven to be an elite poster maker.
Thomas kicks to Jackson. 1:02 left to play in the third. Overdone, and again it's the Pistons missing. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Allen, and he has 28 points for the game. LaVine dishes to Allen. LaVine passes to Carter. 5 on the clock, and some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Out to Parker for the lead. Rebound by the Pistons.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting these tough threes.
Down low. And there's Jackson on the assist by Thomas. And 11 points for Reggie Jackson.
Oh, and Jackson is very gifted at finishing through aggressive defense, just a master at controlling his body.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Goes up the baseline. Dunn misses. Right side Thomas. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Allen. And the basket is good. Allen's got 30.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Detroit up 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Johnson is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Allen kicks to LaVine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pistons leading. And here is Thomas. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Carter, the pass to Levine. Done outside. Back to Allen. To tie it up. And he hits it to tie the game up. Allen's got 13 points in the second half.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing, guys.
Drummond finds Bogdanovich. And that one, good. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Levine, good.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Passes it to Thomas. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
And it's Parker in the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Back to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jackson. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game to take the lead, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Thomas. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Pistons trail by 4. Now the pass to Griffin. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Stolen by Allen.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy. Oh, wow.
Look out.
That's a beautiful jam.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Johnson outside. Dishes to Griffin. Done against Jackson. Will it go? He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And you can see that Jackson has put a lot of work in on his mid-range J. Definitely a legitimate threat from there.
Dunn kicks to Allen. Here's Levine. Back to Allen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Knocked loose and stolen by Dunn. Here's Markkanen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Well, how about Lauri Markkanen out of Finland? I love his game. Look, he comes from a family of athletes. Both his parents played basketball at a high level. I know he got his game from his mom. She told me that. But his older brothers both made the pro ranks, one in soccer, the one in hoops. His family, skilled.
Allen passes to Levine. Over Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Bogdanovich looking around. With the floater, and it's blocked. Levine finds Allen, and the layup's good off the glass. Allen's got 40 points. And Markkanen, from a young age, would spend all day shooting in the backyard. This sounds like you. His parents set a rule. No hoops before 7 a.m. or after 10 p.m.
Oh, man, when can you play then? I mean, hey, you want to play 24 hours. But, yeah, it was just like me. And he'd be out there practicing in sub-zero weather. Those Chicago winters shouldn't be a problem for him.
Levine for 3 on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
And shots like this one, it gets Levine going. I mean, he loves showing off that big boy muscle on these contact finishes.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Count it. 30 points for Blake Griffin.
Too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Here's Levine. He can't get that one. And it's Detroit the other way. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Well, you can't be too physical with Griffin. I mean, he's adept at knowing how to get these type of calls.
And the Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in.
Well, Reggie Jackson, drafted by the Thunder with the 24th pick in 2011. Now, despite playing big minutes, he wasn't happy backing up Westbrook. He wanted the chance to start.
Here's Allen. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Allen's got 42 in the game.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
And this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Up top, Markkanen. Back to Allen. Outside, Levine. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Johnson. Each team has 1 inactive player per night. Would upping that amount, you think, C-Web, of active players on game day change anything at all?
I don't believe so, because the inactive player we're talking about usually is at the bottom of the roster. And so if you look at the next man up theory, that means that the last guy on the bench at that time, it's his time to get that playing time. So I don't think that the inactive players would change anything, because it's still a team sport, and those guys earn their playing time in practice. And so that guy at the end of the bench is still one of the greatest players in the world and can contribute at any time.
Allen against Johnson. Levine dishes to Allen. Clock at 6. He kicks to Carter. No good on the triple. Pistons trailed by 11. The Pistons working the ball around now. Jackson misses.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
And taken away by Johnson. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Pistons have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Pass to Johnson. The dish to Griffin. Back to Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for Detroit.
And at 6'7", Johnson has the height to bang down low. He's terrific at getting quality shots in the post.
Now here's Allen. Carter, the pass to Dunn. Over Johnson. Dunn's shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 11.
You at least got to honor Dunn's Jay. I mean, he's more than capable of sinking it in from those in-between spots.
Griffin goes in.
And Blake Griffin said early in his career he used to rely on his athleticism to get by. He said the problem was every season he'd be worn out by February. So diversifying his offensive game has helped him to kind of withstand the rigors of a long NBA season.
Allen finds Levine.
That's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
Free throw good, Levine.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
Pistons trail by 12. Outside Jackson. They double team Griffin, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. They'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
And Greg, you look at a lot of the volume dunkers over the years, their bodies often wear down. You think of Amari Stoudemire, Antonio McDyess, even Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I think Griffin could see the writing on the wall. He used to get over 200 dunks in a season, now less than half that number. But the trade-off, hopefully, will be longevity and an increased skill set.
And Johnson, the former Arizona Wildcat, certainly has a bright future in this league. The combination of shooting, speed, and length he possesses is just exciting.
Dunn kicks to Allen. Pass to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Allen's shot is off.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
Passes it to Drummond. It's stolen by Carter. Finished off the break. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Now, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
They double team Griffin. Here's Jackson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got assist number 8 now on the night. Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 10. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the 4th. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Markkanen dishes to Allen. Kicks to Levine. And Morris comes over to help. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. Outside Griffin. To the paint. And it's Drummond with the jam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Griffin with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
He's a minute close to the rim. When Griffin gets the ball and in the position he wants, you got to whack him.
Both free throws good from Griffin. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Detroit gets called for the foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by Dunn.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bulls.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Allen.
Well, anytime the offense ran through him, good things happened. His passing was awesome. He created a bunch of good looks for everyone else out there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Got a piece of it. And Detroit with another turnover here. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Morris outside. And so Chicago takes this one.